Well, tamales have long been a holiday tradition in the Latino culture, but we come to share this favorite with all people. So get a seat at the table because we are looking at the history of tamales and a few you can make at home.
Tamales, the tasty Mexican treat of masa and delicious fillings, have a special meaning for Latin American families around the holidays.
My memory goes back to my childhood, going to my Nana's house on Christmas Eve. She always had a pot of beans. She always had a big pot of red and green tamales, and it just takes me back to the holidays.
Tim Vasquez, owner of some Burros restaurants in Tempe, Arizona, is keeping that tradition alive, sharing some of his family favorites. But first, we're learning to build a basic tamale. You'll need masa, some husks, and filling.
Once you take the husk or the hoja, you put a little of the masa on it, slather it on, mostly just the bottom half.
You can pre-make or buy your own masa already loaded with some of the ingredients.
This has the red chili in it, that has whole kernel corn and also cheese in it.
Next, add your fillings.
And then you kind of spread whatever filling you have down the middle, so whoever's eating it gets a little bit in each bite. Fold the top over.
It's our little
roll
present.
It up. It's a little present.
Not too bad. I still got my skills.
That is perfect right there.
Cook time varies depending on quantity. Now on to our first finished product, the breakfast tamale.
This is the Senor Jorge, named after my dad, George.
This got its start as a leftover dish.
You just take the red tamale, you put it on a skillet, you get it fried and crispy, throw an egg on top, and serve it with some beans, and it's just like a breakfast made in heaven.
Tastes like Christmas morning.
Fun fact, tamales were the world's first to-go food.
So it actually comes from a Mayan and Aztec word tamal, which means wrapped food.
Oh, it's like the OG to-go food.
Yes, actually hunters and warriors used to package them up and take them with them.
We'll wrap it all up with the classic beef tamale.
This is the quintessential Christmas tamale. This is our red beef tamale. It's got the great masa in it, but then also it's got shredded beef throughout. And sometimes traditionally, you'll get an olive in the middle.
Don't you think the key to a perfect tamale is the masa and the meat ratio?
Yes, that is so important. You don't want to get a bite of just masa. You don't want a bite of just beef. It needs to be spread out perfectly, and I'm hoping this one is for you.
And that corn husk shell is thought to be one of the world's first uses of upcycling.
Rather than throw it away, they use it to wrap the tamale.
I mean, truly eco-friendly people.
And they were going green way back 8,000 years ago.
Gotta get the masa. Oh man, that is so good.
For Tim's family tamale recipes, head over to thelisttv.com. Wrapping a gift of tasty tradition with holiday tamales.